Hey everyone, you know me, Dr. LL, here to talk about something really, really important for small business owners. And we're going to start it off with jingle bells, jingle bells. Yes, it's not because I am completely out of tune. We know this. I have the voice of a crow, not one of the talents I was gifted with, unfortunately. But that aside, this is the time of the year right now where you need to take action to capitalize on Q4 spending because it's all about the holidays. We know any store we go into, particularly the big box hardware types of stores, when we go in there in August, they don't even have room for the Halloween stuff yet. You got the reindeers, the Santas, all of the rest of that nonsense, right? Because it's the most magical time of the year for business owners, that is. And so we're going to get into a few of the statistics and reasons and opportunities and strategies that you should take now to capitalize on Q4 spending so that you not only get a boost to your year-end revenues, but you queue yourself up for success in Q1, which does tend to be a very dry period because people have that holiday bloat, right? Oh, I just spent a lot. Now what am I going to do? I better tone it down in Q1, or they're gearing up for Q2, that March break. They've got their vacations, and so they're saving up and moving for that. So we're going to get into it here. Reasons why you need to take action now to capitalize on Q4 spending and strategies on how to do it without having to spend a fortune. All right, so first, a few statistics that are really important because you know me, I am a data wonk, right? I was one time a science nerd, right? The whole PhD and all of that sort of good stuff. And I've been a STEMinist ever since. But that said, it does mean that we have to look at the data. And so what does the data tell us? Well, we know that over 1/3 of small businesses, again, there are 33 million small businesses in the USA, which is 99.9% of all businesses and employees, right? It's crazy town. Anyway, over 1/3 report that Q4 is their best quarter of the year. But here's something that we need to think about. Over the last couple of years, Q4 has been in decline versus previous years. In fact, 62% of business owners say that in 2023 Q4, they didn't make as much as they did in 2022 Q4. And now, based on the trends that are happening here in 2024 with inflation, still persistent supply chain issues, all of this sort of stuff, the declines are expected to be even greater. So you need to take action now to fight against that. So what are some of the other things that are really important? Well, a lot of business owners, in fact, almost half, 42%, say that they experience increased costs, sometimes 20 to 25% higher than the rest of the year, because they have to buy additional inventory. They may need additional storage space to put that inventory to plan for the holiday crush, right? They may have to add some temporary staff. They may be spending a little bit more on marketing to try to capture those dollars. So you've got to watch that too. And then finally, with respect to holiday opportunities, this is the time to start before American Thanksgiving, because if you're just starting then, it's too late. You've got to queue up and prime everybody for Q4, right? For that holiday December, never mind, Q4, month 12 of spending, because that's where it's at. All right, so let's get into some of the things and some of the ways that you can be able to do this. One of the best things that customers really like, right? It's that FOMO. You tap into that fear of missing out. Limited time opportunity, great urgency. If you don't act now, if you do not click this button right now within the next few seconds, that is it. It is over. You will never, ever have the opportunity to buy this amazing thing again, right? People have played into that since, well, I don't know how long, but a really long time. I'm thinking about all the ringmasters who said, you need to come in now, give up that nickel, give up that penny, or that's it. The seats are almost full. You'll never see this show again. We'll never be in town again, right? They create that sense of urgency and the sense of longing. You want to have this. You know you need it. You don't just want it. You need this. You need this new whatever thing I'm selling. Right? So you're creating all of that. And if you create these exclusive year-end discounts or come to be known for that, so every year everybody knows that, it's this December holiday sale or whatever, that promotion, people know your customers will get to know you, that the only time of the year for that promotion is in December. Very, very, very effective. And it doesn't only work for B2C, business to consumer and consumer packaged goods, right? Like, oh, those purses, those jeans, those whatever. It works for services too, because people, your business clients, understand that the year-end crush can be madness for small business owners. They've got everything going on, trying to close down the year, trying to wipe out the inventory, maybe trying to position themselves for Q1, whatever they're trying to do. Maybe they're trying to take some holiday time, right? Because a lot of people disappear. You start seeing that by December 15th in corporations. People are like, yeah, I got that holiday and that PTO left over. I'm going to disappear now. And you don't see them again until January 7th or 8th. So there is urgency for you and I to take action. And a lot of companies end up with excess budget by the end of the year. They were a little stingy throughout the year. They were doling it out. And yeah, we're just trying to make sure we get through to the year. And then they look and go, oh, we have money left over. That's your opportunity. But you've got to be in there by now, around now, or you lose the opportunity. All right. Here is tip number 2. Holiday outreach, right? Get into the holiday themed marketing campaigns, right? I know you've got to be culturally sensitive and appropriate, so keep that in mind, because not everybody celebrates Hanukkah. Not everybody celebrates Christmas. So you have to keep that in mind. It's all about winter and winter wonderlands and holiday themes and sparkles and gingerbreads, and that kind of stuff's okay. So think about that. But get your holiday themed marketing campaign going. And in the campaign, you really want to highlight how your products, your services helped your clients achieve their goals in the year. Again, I'm really looking at you business owners that are B2B providing services, not so much you folks that are B2C who are providing packaged goods and people just want to buy it as a gift for the holidays or whatnot. But if you frame your holiday theme marketing campaigns in and around all of the things that you did that made a difference in other business owners' lives and marketability and profitability that year, woo-hoo-hoo, you're not going to get coal in your stocking. You're going to get more riches put in yours, right? Position your services as a smart investment and emphasize how you are helping your clients maximize their spending, so that they can get through to that end of the year, especially when there's that bump up and increased costs, and help position your clients for success to hit the new year strong. That's a great marketing campaign. All right. Now let's get into implementing targeted marketing strategies. So one of the things that you can do, and this is tip number 3, is focus on your existing customers, right? It's so much easier to pick fruit from a tree that you've already planted and grown and nurtured and watered and gave all the love to and all of that for however long, months or years. That's so much easier versus starting anew, planting the seed, watering the seed, fertilizing it, blah, 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 right? All of that stuff takes time. So look at your existing customers. Can you re-engage with past clients? And do that through a personalized offer or reminder of a service, and remind them, how your services can benefit them and how your services have increased or been enriched since the last time you engaged with them. The whole thing about upselling or cross-selling additional services, that's real. Most businesses get 80% of their business from 20% of their clients. Think about that. So once you've watered, nurtured, grown, started picking the fruit, keep up that relationship. And at this time of the year, this is a fantastic opportunity for customer appreciation and focusing on those existing customers. Does that mean you have to send them all gift baskets? Well, those days, I haven't seen too many gift baskets lately. I do get some here and there and give some here and there, but they're not the thing that they used to be, where you gave them to every client. And I remember back in the day, oh my goodness, you'd have 10, 15, 20 different gift baskets. So we'd be giving them to the church or this or that, or looking at them. And there's always something that you like. And then there's always something that you don't like some weird mustard or something. Anyway, the whole thing is customer appreciation. So you're thinking, I'm a business owner, Laurelyn. Money's really, really tight. This year wasn't as good as I thought it would be. Election year, all the uncertainty, all the nonsense, the inflation, all of the rest of that. I don't have money for a gift basket or anything. What do I do? If nothing else, create a personalized message, at the very least, an email. But ideally, you are getting on camera and saying, hi, person customer. Hi, Janie. This is Laurelyn again. I know it's been some time since we connected. I just wanted to say thank you so very much for your business earlier this year. I hope that everything's going well with you. I looked online. I saw your website. Looks like you've had some growth this year and some changes in your brand. That's wonderful. I hope everything's going really well. And I just wanted to take this time to say thank you. I appreciate you being in my life, being a client. And I want to say I absolutely wish you a very, very happy holidays and cheers to all of your success in 2025. Hey, you do that and take some time? That counts. Because your time is money. So you are putting an investment into it, right? It's not maybe a wine bottle or something like that, but it's still good. All right, let's move on. Tip number 4, optimize your digital marketing efforts. So really dig in and look at your SEO and SEM strategies and think, how can I enhance my visibility here during this holiday period? What can I do? How can I update my website, maybe add a special page for holiday promotions, maybe improve some of the language on that so that I can optimize it for more visits. And then, of course, the thing that we all want is more conversions on those visits to a call, to a free consultation, to booking something now before year end. Even if they don't get the service until Q1, at least if you book it in, you can put it on your books, get it started. Of course, now if they can pay, if you can get them to pay up front for it, that's a whole other thing, but at least get it booked so you can start looking at what your Q1 pipeline is going to look like, and do whatever you need to do to start harnessing that traffic. If you're somebody who goes in once a week and looks to see, who filled out my web forms? No, daily, on it. This is the push. This is the quarter. All right. I think we're on tip 5, right? So now we're thinking, future success, right? We are setting the stage for Q1. Maybe Q4, maybe 2024 didn't go the way that we wanted. Okay, I get it. Same thing, not how I expected it to end up, but I've seen some shifts. Why? Because I've been putting in the work every quarter to queue up for the next quarter. So it's getting stronger and putting in time and strategic thinking about, what do I want to put out there? What's the offer? What's the message? How do I get it dialed in? How do I distill down the services? In my case, I know other people have products, but in my case, for Steeris, how do I distill down the services that I have so it's really clear that we do this, this, and this specifically, right? Fractional CXO services, HR, marketing, sales, operations, technology, right? All of the alphabets in the C-suite. That's one thing we do. Another thing, what do? Well, we help with revenue growth planning, strategic analysis. What are all the things that need to be changed to optimize you, be it integrating a new tech stack to optimize your workflow and lead capture and all of that sort of good stuff. That's what we do. And then, of course, we teach folks, how do you build your business confidence skills, and train you, how do you lead through periods of uncertainty, right? And leading, you're thinking, well, I'm a solopreneur, I lead myself. There's still things to learn, because maybe there's things that you're not doing that other business owners and other solopreneurs are doing, where they've been able to optimize different aspects of their business. So yeah, they have time on weekends, right? Imagine that. All right. So that's tip 5. Get back to that. Whatever you've learned through the year, all the way right through until the end of the year, when you stop working for a moment and just go, woo, cheers to me. I made it through 2024 and hello, 2025, right? Gearing up. Think about what you could have done better, what you could have done differently, and what you want to do in Q1 to set yourself up for greater performance than you experienced in the past year, right? It's taking that momentum and not the mindset of being morose and like, oh, I didn't hit my numbers. It was terrible. Don't carry that into the new year. Instead, really focus on what you did that was successful and what you are going to continue to do in 2025 so that you can keep cranking those revenues up, right? That's the goal. So no matter what, me, you, 33 million other small business owners, we're all knocking away at it, right? It's holiday time. It's busy. It's busy for us in our personal lives as well. We have to keep at it and not give up and think about these 5 tips that can be done without spending a fortune so that we can start to harness those opportunities here late in the year and position us for even bigger and better success next year. So with that, jingle bells, right? Get on it.